the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The shotgun running play call. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Third down, out of the shotgun. That's caught. It's Carney. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Gamecocks keep the football on the move. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Clark. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Touchdown, South Carolina, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and then actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Begin with a quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They got him down out near the 40.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
And the Canes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards. They came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Ball handed off. The Canes pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. There's a play caller. You look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. It's a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they picked up solid yardage on that short throw. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can you keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
South Carolina, 14, Miami, 3.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. With the catch, it's Carr. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Running back grabs it on the screen. The Canes are looking to keep this drive going.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And the ball rolls dead.
They fumble on the punt return, and now some new life for this offense that just left the field just a few moments ago.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He shreds the tackle. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Hit as he released it. It's the tight end who grabs it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Oh, the reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner looking to make a play here. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here's the second down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks like he's going to run it. Picks up the first and still running. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry up. On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And they will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Quarterback still with the football. He gets loose. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
South Carolina, 21. Miami, 10.
And the Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards into the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. He's got a first down and more. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And the Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Look out, whole different game now. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown. Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. That's caught. It's Hardy. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
The Gamecocks line up on first and 10 now. Looking to throw again. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Gonna run it. It's Scott. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This is the 6th play on the drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's Hardy. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust that, get out of your base, maybe try at 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Okay, ready?
Gets it out quickly to the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
He takes it at the 40. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return will be brought down. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Caught by the receiver. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the first down at the 41.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Clark. Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Bert.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Carr. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. And defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Gamecocks will line up here on 1st down and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Touchdown, South Carolina. They are pouring it on now.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Miami, 16.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. And they tackle him at the 8, so the offense starts backed up on his possession. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive battle. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Heading for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Miami, 16.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Miami offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Moore. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. He's running out of time here. He's hit just before the throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can... A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. The Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then
deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. He brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
The pass rush closing in. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Could use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Point after, up and good. they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
23.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Hardy. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hardy.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pounding away with the run game. Bites off a defender. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Bootleg looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there at defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake. He went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 22 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Pressure is coming. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Little 1st down trickery doesn't work that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit just as he throws the ball. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go.
Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return. But the pick ends that threat.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll take a knee with less than a minute to play.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.